Hello, I've got one used unit of Novation Launch Control XL, and I found that a USB jack was forced inside and it is unable to keep the connection steady without disconnecting from PC. And I decided to disassemble unit and fix everything, all the issue launch control have and show you how to disassemble the unit properly without damaging it, while disassembling without breaking the shaft of the knobs and without breaking the faders, handles and everything else. And I'll show you how to fix the unit and how to assemble it back. For this job you will need a few instruments. The knife blade I will use to pick the faders, handles and the knobs. I will use screws, forceps and another instrument. You also will need probably the card from your wallet. I will use it to slowly pick the fader handles and the knobs out of the body, and show you how to do that. One little thing I also will need is a piece of paper. The one way is to move your card underneath of the knob, wiggle a little bit and then add some movement and then detach it from the shaft. Another way is to put the paper underneath of the knob and then put the blade and then again wiggle it and get the knob removed. The other thing you will need to do to remove the faders, you can do it with your fingers, like holding two and pulling upward. The other way you can do it with card, just put one card underneath, then put the paper and at the same time picking up the card and wiggle with a knife, you can pick the fader out of the board. Then to remove the board from the faceplate, you'll need to unscrew and undone all of the nuts and bolts here. And then to remove all of them, I do it in this way. It's everyone, or maybe everyone. Start disassembling the back part of it, and then you can pick up this back plate. It's clean already. And to remove the motherboard from the face part, you need a smaller instrument to undo all the 12 bolts out there. Okay. Now we see the face of launch control and the motherboard. The problem with the USB jack is that force, by connecting the jack, the force just pushed the plastic part inside and it just separated and start hold the connection worse than it could with the whole complete part. And all I will need to do in the second part of the video is to desolder this jack and replace it with a new, more stronger one. Everything else you probably need to do with instrument like this is to clean the faders out of the dust and maybe a few. And then this desoldering iron are easy to use. You just we will make it a little cleaner with rubbing excessive amount and now we may check this board with the power with USB, putting USB jack in a little. Well, as you can see, all the lights are working fine. Well, let's assemble everything together in backward order. And now final check. All right. We have fixed the Novation Launch Control XL by replacing the USB jack over here, and now you can see it is properly installed and unit is working. It is rigid, not moving, and everything went fine. Thank you very much for your attention and support. God bless.